So yeah, we're gonna do legs today. Obviously, yesterday was a rest day. Honestly, I needed the rest day yesterday, and it was freaking amazing, man. Um, I didn't realize until like later last night, like how much I actually needed a rest day yesterday. Like it was perfect. But we are gonna kill the legs today, Saturday night. I don't know, like 6 o'clock. So the leg curl machine is still out of commission, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to I'm gonna do 2 sets of leg curls using this machine, the leg extension machine. Um, and then I'm going to do 2 sets of leg extensions, super heavy, probably drop sets. Then I'm going to go over and do 2 sets of RDLs, moderate weight, because I want to make sure my lower back is okay. I don't want to, it's feeling good right now. I don't want to make it worse. So, but I do want to do RDLs, just switch it up, do something a little different for the hammies. And then from there, probably move into like maybe 3 or 4 sets of leg press. So just go back and forth. So it's not going to be all hamstrings and then all quads. It's going to be hams, quads, hams, quads. So here we go. This is only 50 pounds. This is not heavy at all, but doing a single leg feels good. Oh, shit. Could have gone a little heavier. Fucking awkward. Shit. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm kind of glad I went higher rep on that. It actually felt really good. I'm gonna do one more, same weight. Um, really focus on that squeeze up at the top, and let's just see how we do. Shit. Yeah. Okay. Hamstrings feel really good. Believe it or not, those two sets they're pretty good. Uh, so, okay. Well, I was going to talk about RDLs, but we're not there yet. Uh, I'm fully warmed up. I did 3 sets for the quads just to get it rolling up. Get it warmed up. For hamstrings, I did like 4 or 5. I think 5 warm up sets. I don't play with the hamstrings and biceps, man. I like to warm them up. I feel more comfortable warming them up much more than quads or triceps. But I'm gonna do the stack here. I got to drop set pins in because I'm just gonna do 2 sets here. So I can't. I have to put the drop set pin in the second to the last plate so that when it comes down, it's able to pop out. If I put it in the bottom plate, it'll never pop out. Kind of defeat the purpose of the drop set pin. So we got 2 of them in. Drop it from the stack to one like 120, and then so it's either 70 or 80. I don't remember. I can't really see it, but just follow along. Yeah. 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 Ah. Fuck. Ah, shit. Ugh. Those last that last drop, when I was coming up and just holding it for a second at the top. Holy moly. That's the way to do it. Okay. That felt nice. I'm going to repeat the process. And hopefully one of those 2 squat racks stays available for me to do the RDLs. Because I don't want to do them with dumbbells. I don't like the dumbbell version of it. Just a personal preference. Not to say that it doesn't work well. Yeah, there's people out there that they would prefer to do dumbbell RDLs versus the barbell. So it's just a matter of preference. Let's just crank this out again. Oh my god, burns. Oh shit. My form got a little shoddy on those last few. Okay, so I have not done these in a really long time. So if my form is a little bit off, don't judge. But I think a 45, plate on each side should be good. And these are also dependent on how my lower back holds up because it's been funky lately. So if I feel anything even remotely like jacked up in the lower back, we'll call it quits right there. But until then, let's get the party started. So those RDLs, or what do they call it? Bulgarian? No, something dead. Romanian deadlift. They felt good, but tweaking my back up just a little too much for my liking. So I think 2 sets of leg curls, 1 set of it was like 15 reps of the RDLs. I think the hamstrings are pretty good. Not to mention that when I do leg press, you're still working your hamstrings when you're doing this. Not most of the tension's on the quad, but you know, I think we can call the race for uh, hamstrings. They're totally pumped. So let's do a set here and see how this feels. It's a little heavy. I mean, for me. So we got 6 plates on each side, and then 2 quarters on each side up the top. So it's like 7 plates on each side. It's nothing too crazy, but I'm gonna go for like that 6 to 8 rep range. Let's get to it. Oh shit! See, I should have paid attention here. This is on. This is not all the way up, so I'm gonna be starting midway. I should have jumped in here and pushed it up all the way and racked it, but what are you gonna do? This is all the way the fuck down. Shit. All right, I'm not stripping it down, so. Okay, so I can't say that I was well. Okay, I originally, I don't like. I like starting when it's up here, not when it's all the way the frig down. Right? No big deal. Uh, this particular leg press machine, no matter how wide I go, my stomach still gets in my way. there are other machines at some other gyms that I do go to where, number one, this back pad can actually go down further. But when you do that, it also takes away some of your leverage, right, to be able to push. So you have to go a little bit lighter, but I'm able to come deeper when it's that way. It's okay. I mean, originally, like when I got up after that first set, I wasn't satisfied. I was like, man, I didn't really feel it right. It just wasn't feeling right. I didn't like the reps, but I was sitting down for a minute, drinking some water, just catching my breath. And then when I got up to come sit over here and take the weights off, because I stripped off some of the weight, I was like, holy shit, you really feel the quads. So one more here. I did strip off the quarters and one plate on each side. So it's drastically lower, but whatever. Let's try to hit some reps here. Shit. Fuck. Yeah. I think that so we got 2 sets of extensions, 2 sets of presses, 3 sets of hamstrings. So 7 sets deep, 4 for quads. I think this is going to be a 5 set quad day. And I think I'm going to just wanted to come back over here because I was really feeling these earlier. But I'm just going to go single leg each side. Just kind of go back and forth until I deem necessary. So, and then I'm going to see if I can kind of like tuck behind the corner here and drop the drawers and see what the legs look like. When they're pumped like this, you can't even see any lines. It's like just like one glob of it almost looks like it's just one muscle instead of multiple. So, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get a good look at it. Let's just start here. Ah, shit. Jeez, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Fuck. Yeah. I literally just recorded like a whole damn spiel in the gym. So here's what I did, right? So the fucking thing wasn't recording. I literally dropped my pants in the corner of the gym, and there was actually this is a shopping center, so there was actually people walking by at one point. I was like, and they could definitely see me with my pants down, right? I mean, I had my boxers on, but I was squeezing the legs and trying to show the leg pump, and then I just sat down on the leg extension machine and was just doing like my post workout talk. I had like the greatest motivational thing that popped into my head that I started going on about New Year's resolutions, and that fucking thing wasn't recording. I do that shit all the time, man, believe it or not. So like sometimes you'll see videos where like I'll be like, yeah, I did 4 sets of leg extensions, but like you'll only count 3 in the video. It's because I probably forgot to hit the record button, or I think I'm hitting the record button, but I'm stopping the recording, right? So I get stuck in the in between, right? So anyway, but what I was going to say was that was a phenomenal workout. I came to do exactly what I wanted to do, which was just annihilate the legs. They feel incredibly pumped right now. I'm 100% certain that I'm going to be sore tomorrow, right? But even though I only did 1 set of the RDLs, at least we got it in, right? It was starting to make my lower back feel funny. I didn't want to push it. I was happy to at least just get 1 good set in. So I'm happy with that. But the rest of the workout was pretty good. I mean, you saw it. It was nothing crazy, just a bunch of extensions. And I mean, it was 3 sets of extensions in total, 2 sets of presses, and then some curls and some RDLs. Pretty good. So one thing I mentioned in there, I'm trying to remember what I said. I wish I could repeat the New Year's thing. I'll do my best, okay? But keep in mind, tomorrow is the first day of the split, so we have chest. So I'm going to do an actual deload split for this week coming. What it's going to consist of is me basically showing up at the gym, but like not doing jack shit, basically, right? So I'm going to keep the consistency of going. I don't want to break the cycle. I don't want to break the consistency cycle. I don't want to break the habit of going. So I'm going to go. So like tomorrow, for instance, I'm probably going to sit down at the like maybe the incline or the flat hammer strength press. Probably throw 2 plates max, 2 sets of 10 reps. Just go through the motions. I mean, they're basically warm up sets, and then maybe go hit the pec deck fly for 1 or 2 sets. Just 10 sets. Just going through some motions of the exercises, but without putting any real tension or doing any real damage to the muscles. I want to give the muscles a break this coming week, like a full-on break, but without missing the gym, right? So like I was doing a lot of research on deload weeks, and they really are beneficial for sure. But the reason people go in and they do a deload week versus just taking a 1 full week off of the gym and not going at all is because they don't want to break the cycle of going. They don't want to break their habit. They want to keep the consistency going of hitting the actual gym. At least that's what one person said. And it makes total sense, right? Like, I don't want to take, 5 days off. And then the 6th day, I'm ready to go hit chest again. And I'm like, you know what? It's Sunday. The Eagles are playing. Let me, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start the split tomorrow. I already took 5 days off. So what's one more? Yeah, I don't want to get into that. So I want to keep the split going. I want to keep everything regiment. So we're just going to go. We're gonna show up, but like just literally like a quarter, like 25% effort, right? We're just gonna go through the motions. Now, what I was saying about New Year's is don't, I wish I had it recorded, but because even at one point I was like, damn, where's this coming from? This is great. I'm just spitting out all this motivational shit. In a nutshell, what I said was don't wait until New Year's 3, 4 days from now to start going to the gym if that's your New Year's resolution. Start going right now, right? Waiting is just giving yourself an excuse. You're just pushing it off. You're making excuses for yourself. I know because I've been there. I've done it before. There's been plenty of New Year's where I'm like, I'm gonna get back to the gym, and then January 1st rolls around, right? And I'm like, you know what? It's a holiday today. There's family stuff going on. We're going here. We're going there. This is a bad day to start. But we're gonna start tomorrow. We're gonna start the second. And then the second rolls around, you're back to work, and it's like, oh man, I had a crazy first day back to work after the holidays, man. Oh, things are crazy. I'm start tomorrow. And you just keep pushing it off, right? Dude, stop. Don't forget January 1st. All right. Trust me, just do yourself this favor. You will thank me later. Go now. Start right now. If you think about like anyone who is a smoker, you'll probably hear them especially around this time every year. January 1st, man, I'm done. I'm done smoking for good. And it's like, well, why not now? Like, why won't you just stop? Just stop now. Why are you going to wait till New Year's, right? It's just an excuse. You're just prolonging it. And you're telling yourself, like, okay, I'm gonna quit smoking in 4 days. So for the next 4 days, I can just relax and smoke as much as I want, and it doesn't matter. I'll worry about it on the first. But then the first comes around and they never stop smoking. Or they don't smoke and then until lunchtime, right? And then lunchtime comes and so I can start smoking. It's the same thing with the gym, right? So like people will, I'm gonna go and don't get me wrong, a lot of people do start going to the gym, at the beginning of the year. I see more people on the second than I do on the first. But, and then like after a week they stop going, or after 2 weeks, or some people it's a couple of months and then they stop going. But um I guess what I'm trying to say is don't don't put it off, right? You've heard this famous quote, don't put off to oh shit, how's it go? Don't put off to tomorrow what can be done today, right? I think that's how it goes. Just start today. Like don't you're just giving yourself an excuse if you say you're going to start on January 1st. Like no, just today. Today is get ahead of yourself. Get ahead of the game. Get a head start, you know? And you're going to thank me later. I'm dead serious, cuz believe me, I was there at one point for many years where I was like, because there was a long period of time where I wasn't going to, there was many years I wasn't going to the gym at all. Like I broke the cycle. When I was younger, I was religious. I used to go all the time. And then I turned into a heroin addict, right? And a drunk. I didn't go at all for like 15 years. Then after a couple of years of getting clean and sober, I started going religiously, got back into shape, and then I stopped for some reason. I don't know why. I just stopped. And every year for like 5, 6, 7 years, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna, and I never did. Well, until one day I looked at myself in the mirror and I was just disgusted at what I saw. And then I went through a breakup. That'll get your ass to the gym, I promise you, male or female. But anyway, I hope you guys like the workout today. I'll see you guys tomorrow for chest, but these are the next 5 workouts that I post are going to be really short because we're not really training that hard at all. But if you haven't been to the gym yet, get your ass to the gym. I'm serious. Don't wait till New Year's. I'm dead ass serious. Just go now. Get ahead of the game. Okay? So don't put it off. Just go and get started. You start now. Now is your New Year's resolution. Like you're changing your life now. Okay, no, whatever your fitness goals look like, bodybuilding, powerlifting, or just general getting into shape, right? Whatever it is, whatever that looks like to you, start now. They're like Rocky 3. There is no tomorrow, right? Have a great night, everybody. And I don't know if I said this or not. I think I said it, but if not, I'm going to say it again. You ain't been to the gym yet, get your ass to the gym. Have a great Saturday, everybody.